Time for baseball. Frank Adams will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hughes has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Stepping in, Stuart Turner, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. This is on the ground over to first. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Striding in, number 3. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hughes on the move. 1 down.
So good. Dude, my batting average is going so far down right now.
Leading off the inning, number 61, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though at the back end of this game, only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ramirez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, number 3. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that. Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Salvatore Piedra will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mason Williams. He struck out and flied out over so far. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Salvatore Piedra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. One down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Stepping in, number 3. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming, here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the second run is in to score as they show some life here and cut the lead to 5-2 now.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Dixon charging in on it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Louisville's out in front here. So coming to the plate, Johnny Hamby, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 3. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Williams is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 6-2 the final total today. The Bats posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Salvatore Piedra with his 4th win this season.
Excuse me.
Welcome to MLB. Digging in now, number 3, and they're runners at the corners now.
Number 3.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent home.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lined up, and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding forward now, number 3. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Center fielder number 16.
Striding into the box, Paulo Orlando. He popped out in his first trip. Ready on 1 and 2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, 1 error, and 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4.
When I was in the Double-A,
and we are tied 4-4.
Division, when I was on this team, they still sucked. If it wasn't for me, they would never have any wins.
Digging in, number 3 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
I'm 2 for 2. I had a single, you dang it. I'll hit another home run to tie it up, though.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground at first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Esparza sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on. Next will be the designated hitter, Ji-Man Choi, runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 1-2. Tapper up the line. Fielded cleanly, and he'll
Dude, I wanted to hit for a cycle. If that first one was a single, I could have tried to go for a double.
Digging in, number 3. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
I still have not hit for
First
a cycle
delivery
yet.
to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Esparza on the move.
I was hoping to take a bad bounce off the wall.
And that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. The Bulls are in front here, 7-4. So last chance here, and stepping in, number 3.
Dude, my team sucks. I'm gonna freaking have 2
we'll
hits.
see if they think about working around him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The men on third with 2 down. Turned on that one.
I have half our team's runs. Over half our team's runs.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center.
The alley, let's go to the alley.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 9-6 contest now. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably
Dude, I
his
just
last
could have got a double. I could have hit for
leaving
doubles.
him
Are so
one leg
easy to
shy
hit
of hitting
too.
for the cycle. Regardless,
Could've
he's
hit
had
for
an
the cycle.
incredible game.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando.
My first triple.
High run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can.
That was my first triple in
and
AAA.
that's your ball game.
So, I mean, it's cool.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Bulls get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Troy Rourke wins his 3rd of the season. Jared Eichhoff struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Minor League Baseball is digging in. Joey Sechrist. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the business. Ready now, number 3 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Doug Rorabaugh, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Dribbled up the line, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit different.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Now at the plate, Jesus Sucre. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Up the middle. Crawford gloves it. Florimon on to first, and they get the double play. Stepping into the box, Chad Weber. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball. This one is we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys.
Into the box now, number 3, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Stepping into the box, number 3, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. In now, number 3. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ilez moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So striding in, number 3. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ilez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. Lehigh Valley jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Angelo Lugo earns his 8th victory of the season.
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show. At the plate, number 3. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
I know he's still in.
Stepping up to the plate, number 3. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Chavez going back on it at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might.
So here now's the pitcher, Buford Waylock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver the 2. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Leading off for Indianapolis, third baseman, Pedro Gutierrez.
The windup and the 0-1. Up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Number 3 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Moving under it, Chavez, 1 down. Standing in, Pedro Gutierrez.
Third baseman, Pedro Gutierrez.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. It was a walk in his last trip. Down to short. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Iron Pigs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Sammy Hernandez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Aaron Luke. The game's future star. Chris Pacheco, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Batting 7, catcher, Ryan Lavarnway.
Here now the 2-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly while the throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Now in the box, Max Moroff, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-2 is on the ground at first. We'll see if they. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now to the plate, number 3. He's coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moroff fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Douglas Newberry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 3-2 pitch is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Into the box, number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, number 3.
This is pulled into right. Luplow is there to put it away for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive.
Ready for another shot now. Number 3. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line drive to center field. Castellano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in once again, number 3, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
First baseman, number
First pitch
3.
coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Newberry calls for it. 1 out. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Iron Pig. Welcome to MLB The Show, and this presentation of wrap up this